This video is not at all what I expected it to become. I filmed at least 2 hours worth of footage and scrapped about probably about 97% of that. And so I hope you guys give this video the consideration that it needs. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you guys don't miss any more videos like this. I'm changing everything and I'm focusing fully on helping you guys. No BS. This is the real deal. Enjoy the video. Self-improvement, a world crafted and held sacred by millions of generations. Generations of leaders, conquerors, kings, queens, and so many more. What is self-improvement for? It's to increase the capability and capacity for a better life. On average, how many times do you have to feel like quitting before you actually do? Rather, how many times do you have to experience a trial before you actually give up? As it turns out, just once. But what if? What if all it took was one more time, one more hardship, one more trial before seeing your desired results? Before King Solomon was a king, he was living in caves. It was there that the Lord shared a message with him that would change the course of his life forever. Fear not. The message is the same today. Fear not, for I am with thee. Don't fall into the temptations of laziness or weakness or sadness or depression or anxiety or stress. Trust in the Lord. The biggest thing separating you from God is your phone. It's the time that we give him that create the purpose we need in our lives. You go to bed every single night just to wake up and do the same thing every day. The first thing you do when you wake up is you get on your phone. The last thing you do in your day is you get on your phone before going to bed and you just scroll. You get up out of bed just to do the same thing over and over and over again. Repetition, my friends, is the death of inspiration. The Lord cannot communicate to someone who lives within the hive mindset as like a bee, to work, sleep, and obey. The Lord wants you to follow him, but without your decisions, nothing works out in the end. To wake up, to go to sleep, just to scroll on your phone for the remainder of the following day, to go to work and do nothing meaningful or purposeful. The scriptures on your shelf are becoming more and more dusty every single day. And by the hour, they are falling apart. Our ancestors went generations and generations of conquering, succeeding, growing, competing, and becoming more every day. Today, we live in a trap. This idea of the Matrix is so incredibly real and we keep hearing about it. The idea is real. Are we not in a program? Have we given all of our control to our phones and distractions? Believe it or not, the system has been built to keep you down. From the first day you go to school, you're all excited, you get your school pictures, you grab your backpack, your lunch, you grab everything that's gonna prepare you for a good day at school. Little by little, you realize that this is not what you wanted. Years and years and years go by, and for some reason you just feel like the real you is getting beaten out of you. Stressed every single night, doing the same thing every single day. John D. Rockefeller, who founded the General Education Board, once said this: "I don't want a nation of thinkers, I want a nation of workers." The elites, these higher beings, as we are going to call them for this video, who've placed themselves above you in every single situation, only want you to work. They've created ideas on how you can become successful, but none of them work. Work till the ripe age of 60 just so you can retire when you're too old and too decrepit. You can hardly lift a limb without feeling the aching moaning of your bones and your muscles. You're falling apart. You're as good as dust. And then you see that guy pulling into the gas station in his Rolls Royce, and you're just pissed off because he's younger than you. How did he do that? I'll tell you how. He broke the system. Benjamin Franklin said, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." Might I add that when you wake up, you forsake things like your phone, social media. You get straight to work. You get to the gym. You get showered, you get ready, you prepare yourself for this day. Muhammad Ali woke up every single day at 4:30 in the morning so that he could prepare himself, clean himself, make himself presentable to the Lord just to pray at 5 o'clock. Break the system. Today in this world, men have been shoved down to the bottom of the food chain. Women have been shoved down to the bottom of the food chain. We've been taught to hate each other, both Democrat, Republican, conservative, liberal, and everywhere in between. We hate each other because we think differently. There's nothing wrong with that. In Matthew 12, verse 25, it says this, "And Jesus knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand." We divide ourselves just to hate one another for believing or thinking differently. God created us to think differently. He did. Opposition in all things. It's good to think differently. But the devil will teach you that no matter what, you are always right. And for some reason, this teaches us to seek revenge on our peers, our brothers, our sisters, create a nation of divide. Gandhi of India said, "An eye for an eye makes a whole world blind." But again, it's a system that has been put in place that teaches us that we should do exactly what the Lord has always taught us not to. The Lord does not love or look highly upon idle hands, for idle hands are the devil's workshop. You can't walk down the street without hearing even a child worshiping their idols. Taylor Swift. There's nothing wrong with love and music, right? But somehow we've fallen into idol worship. What's the very first commandment? "Thou shalt not have any other gods before me." If you've woken up today and you feel that something is just off, if you've ever felt that the world is for some reason against you, it's because it is. And every single day, if you do the same thing every single time, you just get on your phone to scroll, just to go back to sleep, eat, drink, play your video games, watch your pornography, do all of those simple but stupid things, just to find that you have 1 hour left to do something meaningful and you waste it away for the same childish behaviors. We indulge in all of these different negative habits we all know are bad. And at the same time, we complain about how our lives feel purposeless, how we feel sad and depressed. But we just wake up and do the same thing every single day. The program has been laid so thick on our minds that we do nothing about it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been fighting so hard. It's been 6 months since I got rid of all my social media. But I can't seem to get myself out of the distractions, these worldly distractions that keep bombarding my mind because of this. But something happened this morning. It was like I woke up this morning and my daily dosage of my phone, of technology, of YouTube shorts was not there. It was like the pill bottle was empty. The subscription that society has given me to suppress my emotions, my feelings, and my ability to conquer and take on the world. My phone was dead. It was a blessing from God. Somehow the charger had come undone. I must have kicked it or something like that right before going to bed. My phone was dead. It was the weirdest feeling. You know these feelings of nostalgia that you used to feel as a kid? And every once in a while, like a smell or like certain lighting or a TV show or a sound will remind you of that. It'll take you right back to when you were a child. Oh my gosh. My phone was dead. The first thing I didn't do was roll over just to scroll on YouTube Shorts. I sat there and I looked at the sunlight coming in through my window. Even though it was a foggy day, I was happy. The feelings overwhelmed me. The feelings, just like when I was a child. The feelings that I look back upon and just longed for. I was excited about life again. I got up and I did everything this morning without my phone. I ignored the texts, the calls, even after I had charged it fully. I went to the gym, and here I am. I'm as happy as I can be. This is a tool. It is a wonderful tool with many awesome positives. But at the same time, if we forget that these tools, if we forget that they are meant to be acted upon and not for them to act upon us, then we lose every single thing that is valuable to us in life. By now, I hope you've made a mental note on everything that you need to do to change in your life. It's a process. It's going to take weeks. I had 2 hours of footage just for you guys, and I'm just going to narrow it down right here. I could fill your mind with all this useless information, flood you with these designs of despair and deceit, or I could give you guys something meaningful to walk away and to build your life off of. I promise you, if you do nothing with this information, nothing will change. You and I both know that well. I'm not saying I don't have things I need to work on. I do. That's why I have this channel. We can work on these things together. Again, I'm going to recommend that you guys subscribe, like, comment down below, and hit that bell icon so you guys don't miss any of my future videos. I've had to change and shift my whole entire perspective so that I can fully aim to help you guys take advantage of this one simple thing. I'm going to tell you guys all about it. For all of December, just this 1 month, I'm giving free consultation. Any amount of my time just to help you guys to overcome addiction and set goals. My email is right there in the bio on the main channel page. aquickreset@gmail.com. Email me and we will set up a time. So excited to meet you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.